What's going on, you guys? Welcome on back to the channel. Now, as you know, I don't really talk about video games a lot on here, but when I do, it's a game that means the world to me, right? It's one of those games that changed everything for me, changed my perspective on a lot of things. And honestly, Xenoblade 3 is quite possibly one of the best games that I have ever played, like just in terms of combat, in terms of the story, in terms of the music, the environments, the quests, literally everything felt like it came together in such a perfect way in that game that it was one of the best experiences of my life. Like, I played Xenoblade 3 when it first came out for almost an entire year, and I loved every bit of it just because, like, even though it was a long game, the experience is just one that is unimaginable. Now, to put into perspective, why am I making this video? Well, it is the officially the 3-year anniversary of Xenoblade 3, and with that, I felt like I wanted to come on here, talk about why I love this game just so much, and why it's honestly still like holds up as one of the best JRPGs I've ever played, full stop. First and foremost, let's talk about those characters, right? Noah, Uni, Mio, Tyon, Senna, and Lands are quite possibly one of the best like party groups in a JRPG. All of them feel so well fleshed out. All of them have great storylines connected to them. Like, all of them get their own quest line in Xenoblade 3 to help further their development as characters. And I love that. When I was first playing Xenoblade 3, I didn't really play with like a guide or anything like that. I was going in pretty much blind. So when I found out that you could do quest lines for every single character that's in your party, I loved it because it was so reminiscent of Blade Quest from Xenoblade 2. Only this time it wasn't locked behind like gotcha or anything like that. You got to just experience the quest lines of all the different party members. Like, Tyon's was so good, like getting to find like his old mentor in one of the old colonies. Uni's was great because she got to deal with the her past version of herself. All of these quest lines are just so good, so well fleshed out that it makes you wonder why Xenoblade didn't do stuff like this before. Then the quests in Xenoblade 3, just jumping off of that, going into quests, the quests in Xenoblade 3 are easily the best in the franchise. Hands down the best, because sure, you got like your kind of standard run of the mill quests in there. Like, you obviously have a few gathering quests in there because it's a Xenoblade game, you're going to have gathering quests. But the other quest lines that you get in this game, the quests in Xenoblade 3, man, have such a great story to them. And what's amazing about them is after you complete the quest, it retroactively affects the world as you go on within the story. That's why I love it. You can tell that with each quest you do, it leaves an impact on the world in some way, shape, or form. Like, you have like all the hero quests that like leave such a huge impact. Like, some people didn't even find all of the hero quests. So, like, dude, they leave such a huge impact on the story. I love it so much because and what I love about Xenoblade 3 and why I love the quest and the quest design in this game is it rewards you for going for all of the side quests. Because like I said, every side quest that you do in this game feels like it connects to the story as a whole. It feels like this whole group, when you do these quests, it feels like it enhances the group, it enhances the story as a whole, and that's why I love it, man. Because if you don't do all these quests, perfect example, you don't get some of the heroes back. Like, I forgot, why am I blanking on his name? Like, I don't know. We're gonna move on from that. Like, I think his name was Dagon. I'm pretty sure his name was. I don't remember. Correct me in the comments. But there's two characters that you straight up cannot get unless you do side quests. And that's why I love it, man, because the quest feels so important and it feels so integrated into the plot. That's what I love about a good JRPG. A good JRPG, their quests affect the world as a whole, and that's what Xenoblade Chronicles 3 does better than no other in the franchise. It's so peak, so well developed. Like, I don't know how long it took them to develop all of these quests, but the team that put the quest together needs to be applauded because my god, the quest design in Xenoblade 3 is hands down the best in the franchise. Best of any Xenoblade game, better than 2, better than 1, better than X by a landslide. They're all just so great. And on repeat playthroughs, it makes you want to go back, do all the side quests again. I love it, man. And dude, oh my god. Moving on from the quest, going into like just the the environments as a whole, the world as a whole. I loved going through this game, and I went in knowing that the worlds of Xenoblade 1 and 2 had collided and created Aionios. What I loved so much was just exploring the world and finding things that I could tell were from Xenoblade 1 or Xenoblade 2, like the Orion Mountains or all the stuff that, like, and dude, there was even literally one secret area where you find the distant fingertip, and it's almost in pretty much the exact same place geographically from Xenoblade 1. It's so peak, man. Like, the world environments are just incredible in this game. It's the perfect culmination of the Xenoblade trilogy as a whole. You get everything from Xenoblade 1 in terms of areas. You get so much stuff from Xenoblade 2 in terms of areas. You even get stuff from Torna. I was not expecting to see anything from Torna in this game because Torna was hundreds and hundreds of years ago, right? And, like, it makes sense that we probably wouldn't have seen it. But you see stuff from Torna in this game. Like, no one thought we were going to see anything from Torna, so the fact that we did, it just makes it even better, man. And oh my gosh, what else, man? What else can I say about this game? I guess we can go into the story a little bit. I'm not going to talk too much about the story because this is one of those stories that I feel like you need to experience for yourself, in my opinion. Chapter 5 in particular, wow. Chapter 5 is hands down like one of the best experiences I had in the game. Chapter 5 going into chapter 6, peak. Absolutely peak. One of the best things that I've ever seen in a video game. Like I said, I don't want to spoil it. Even though it's been 3 years, I'm not spoiling that just because it's hands down one of the best things that Monolith has ever put out, and you deserve to see it blind. Oh my god, man. The story as a whole is just so good. From there isn't, in my opinion, there isn't one bad down chapter in the entire game. Like in Xenoblade 1 and Xenoblade 2, there were down chapters. Like, perfect example, Xenoblade 2, with all the stuff, in my opinion, with Torna and Morardan. That feels like a down chapter for me until you get to the end. Xenoblade 1, you have like a little bit of down chapters in the beginning, but then as you get into the later half of the game, like, it's just great from start to finish. Xenoblade 3, in my opinion, does not have a down chapter. It is up and it's up and it just goes on, upwards until the end of the game. And I love it. And going into the end of the game, yeah, I know people have qualms with the final dungeon of the game. I don't think I really felt those qualms just because when I was playing Xenoblade 3, I was going into like, and when I got to the final area, I did all of this in essentially one day because I was about to go back to school, so I wanted to make sure I was done. It all, like, the final area was great to me. I loved it. The final battle was great. Like, I think I also had like an optimal like build for all of my characters, so that's probably why the final fight didn't like make me pull my hair out like so many others said they did. But all in all, Xenoblade 3, I know I kind of went off the rails a little bit here, but Xenoblade 3 is hands down one of the best games still 3 years later. Like, I cannot wait to see what Monolith Soft does for their next game for the Switch. I know it's going to be great, but Xenoblade 3 I also feel is a game that should never be forgotten because I think now it's going to be the blueprint for what they do in the future. But let me know what you guys think about Xenoblade 3. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm going to talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.